for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Butker on for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Next the score, Chiefs 35, Buccaneers 27. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tucker. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are back within a couple of the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
43!
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. 20! And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Well, he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This is caught. Touchdown. Rashard Smith, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up.
Mahomes will throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
33-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Let's go,
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 6.
The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw is Mahomes.
He'll try and do this himself. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
TIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. Got the crowd yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Nashville. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Headed out right. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Attack! 15, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
43!
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44.
44-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This, our last play of the quarter. First down throw here for Ward. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They start out 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That's complete to Elikayo Manor. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Brings up 3rd down.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Running for the first with Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Right back to Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up.
On the set.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Round front, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He was defended by Brian Cook.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third and long for him here. Catch is made in close. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Fourth down, here's Ward. He's got it. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Chiefs first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Easy.
Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
We're good.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs
First down throw, Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
15.
From the red zone now. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
Titans 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
Looking to throw. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Rolling into enemy territory. He gets loose down the right side. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready. 70.
Again, a run with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Got it. Ready.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
Ward now. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
The score, Titans 14, Chiefs 10. Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Worthy now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15, yellow. Return.
to the air, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Mahomes. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And he's got it, it's in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Tag! Bronco 80!
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Get it! Cowboy 80! Get it!
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. There he goes on the right side. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Worthy now to return it. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. It's an interception. No, it's an incomplete pass. Ooh, a risky throw nearly picked off. They are lucky that defender didn't keep on going down that sideline. It's going to be 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
A second down throw for Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. To the air on third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Hey, 43, attack!
Looking to throw. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Bronco switch. Here we go.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Oh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see the short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, set! Cougar 19! Ready.
Back to throw it. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Mustang 19. Let go.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow. All right, go, Lou.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's completed right side. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing from the gun here. He's got Brown on the slant. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Ball still on that 20. It's second and 10.
Hey, 43, yellow. Okay, 15. Hey, riblet.
He'll look to throw it. He rolls to his right. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, they need 7.
Hold on these two. I'll go Louis, 15.
To throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Yellow. I'll go Louis. Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
50, yellow. Right side.
Smith will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. So here's their third and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on third and goal. Throwing now. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running back motions right. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That